Hello everyone, GoldCoin here and welcome to a new Foundation series. We'll be playing a modded Foundation series, a modded version of Foundation. The mod pack was created by the user called Batyushki. We have to give him a very enormous shout out to Batyushki. The game changes completely. It's a complete new game, and we're actually playing on one of Batyushki's map, which is called Provost. It's based on Utah, the state of Utah in the United States. If you haven't seen this mod before, I'll suggest you click in the link in the description and read all the changes, because it's a complete whole new game. It's unimaginable. It's unbelievable how much the game changes. So I played it a little bit in my second live stream. I played it just a little bit to know the basics at the beginning, but we're gonna make this a series. So let's go ahead and get started. So in our live stream, we actually started here, but I kind of want to start it somewhere else. And I think this area looks phenomenal. It's very, very like forestry, a lot of wood in here, and then we can expand and go this way towards the sea, towards the water, where we're gonna need for fish, right? And then we can also expand up here to make this like a city. So if you haven't watched that video, I do also suggest taking a look at it, because there's a lot of things that changes. But let's go ahead and start the game. Let's buy this territory and place our village center right dead in the middle. Let's see, where do we want to do in the middle? Yes, for sure. Or we can actually do it towards this area as well, but I'd rather do it in the middle. Let's place it right there. And then we are in spring. If you are, worried about or, confused about this is part of the mod pack. So we have seasons. We have spring, summer, autumn, and winter. And the bad thing about spring right now is that the berries production are slightly lower, are decreased by like 50%. So we have to, start producing other type of food. And I will see how it goes, okay? All right, so influence the states, that changes too a lot. And let's go ahead and start building stuff. Let's go pause the game first, and then, we have to do it easy, right? We have to do it slowly. Otherwise, things are going to go crazy. So the quest tells us to build a handcart, which is basically a builder's workshop. Let's go ahead and place that handcart there and assign 2 builders for now. All right, and I think it's going to give us free. So the way we buy territory is with something called authority, okay? Right now we have 0 authority. So let's go ahead and so the new resources, as you can see here, the temperature, fuel, we start with bread, we start with wood shingles, we start with clay tiles, we start with some of different materials that you will start in the base game. So let's go ahead and see what else do we need. We definitely need a lumber camp. So let's go ahead and place that lumber camp right here right away. So let's place this lumber camp right here. Let's actually unpause the game. We should be building that lumber camp right away. And then assign a job to all your villagers. And also, we also gonna need this right here. Right, we need wood. And let's go ahead and authorize the extraction of everything around this area for the wood. Everything needs to be extracted for now. Yep. The whole hexagon needs to be extracted. I'm not going to do the berry yet, because the berry is not worth it right now. Don't worry about the weather. It doesn't cost too much right now. Like, doesn't affect us. What is affecting us is the winter. So you can see yields of berries are decreased by 75%. Now, we haven't discovered all the other products. That's why you see an interrogation mark there. But once we discover them, we'll know what the springs affected, of course. So one thing I wanted to talk about is the states, right? The states are completely different. As you can see, there are way too many states, or way more states than the typical base game. So let's go ahead and call our village Gold Coins New Beginning, right? New Beginning. And then the lore, we're going to call ourselves Lord Gold Coin. Okay. All right. So the states, the first thing that we want to unlock on the states, I think it's the Poultry Farm and the Fisher Hut and the where. So basically, we're going to be doing a poultry. We can raise chicken, geese, pigeons, and ducks. So we're gonna go this way. So that's the first thing we're gonna be unlocking as soon as we have 10 newcomers, and you'll see why. All right, so next thing that is asking us is assign a job to everyone. We can start, as you can see here, we can start producing or plant the forest camp if we want. But we're gonna put the well, and here's, look at the well. If you haven't seen this mod, you're gonna be impressed by the look of this well. So look at this. We have a mountain spring, which doesn't go very well with this map right now. We have a balancing well and the water well, and I'm gonna do the balancing well. I always like the balancing well, so I'll go with the balancing well. All right, what else do we need to build? We can actually put the gathering hut right here if we want. Actually, it's not gonna produce much, but at least for now it's gonna produce something, and we actually need the people, everyone, to be employed to move on. Once we got that, we can, of course, start thinking about doing something else. As you can see, we unlocked we've unlocked many things here. The mod pack comes with the Aladdin's lamp, and the thing about the Aladdin's lamp is that it's a sheet. So you can ask Aladdin's or the genie, you can ask, the genie for whatever, and it shall provide. So if you ask for 10,000 coins, it'll give you the 10,000 coin. All right, so let's employ everyone, and now everyone is employed. We finished the quest, and the first immigrants. You have attracted your first immigrants, raising your influence with the people. Influence with the people, king and bishop, is very important to unlocking additional buildings and abilities. All right, just the typical, message for the foundation-based game. All right, so of course everything have changed with this mod pack. That's something we need to consider. Everything is completely different. I mean, of course, there are some similarities. Don't get me mistaken here, but when I say it's completely different, it's like we didn't have that kind of well, right? look at the stumps that the trees leave behind, right? That didn't happen that doesn't happen in the base game. I was waiting for the update 1.9, but this mod is so good, it's so amazing that it basically I feel like we're playing a complete different game. All right, so we don't have any quests right now. We're waiting for 10 people to arrive. As soon as they arrive, we're gonna be putting some. We're gonna start producing some animal food, right? Because our berries yield is decreased by 75%. So we're barely producing any berries right now. All right, so are we at capacity? Yes, we are. So they are at capacity there. Let's see what else we can build in the meantime. This is very interesting because if we build this, and I'll cover it later on when it happens, or when we're ready to do it. It's just like you can create like a garden, right, like a plaza, and put a bunch of these and assign idlers to it. But it's a little bit different how it works. Like it's kind of strange. So if we create a plaza, so if you don't want that plaza to look empty, we can assign people. We can put a stool like that and assign people. Of course, like a job. So if we need to have extra people to do that. We can modify the terrain too. As you can see here, we can add any kind of terrain, but I'm not gonna do it because that requires the game to reload. Looks like we have some immigrants coming in. One thing about this terrain, well, it's outside territory right now. We should be able to buy. Yep, we are able to buy more territory, so we can actually. I'm gonna buy this one right here and this one. And actually, or wait. Kind of want to like buy one of these to make it like a housing area. So I might do that. I wish we could buy this one. I thought we were going to be able to. All right, so Granary and Market. Once the initial supplies from the handcart are gone, you will need to be able to feed your people from food raised in the village. Food needs to be stored in a granary. From there, a market will pick up and sell the food. Okay, the typical. But yeah, of course, we started with the handcart right there, the one that we saw. Kind of like right here. So once that everything's gone, we need to store everything in a granary. So let's go ahead and slow down time here. And let's go ahead and buy that territory. I kind of want to buy this one, to be honest. And then something else like this one for, this is good for like housing. Yep, housing is sufficient. We'll work on that. Ideally, I kind of wanted to buy this one though. This one has a lot of wood, these two. But let's go ahead and buy this one and this one. We might be able to buy this one later on, but okay. All right, let's see. So placeable houses, and I'll show you how that works right in a second. So before doing so, we're gonna move to the estates, and we're gonna buy the poultry farm, and then the fishing hut and the wire. So we can actually place that right here eventually, but not right now. I think it tells us right away. Not yet. So poultry farms are now unlocked. Full instructions on how to use them are in the website. Chicken and goose houses need 3 to 4 flocks per house, and birds replenish monthly. If you notice you've run out of birds before the end of the month, place more flocks. Chickens can produce either egg or poultry. Eggs produce faster but sell for less gold. You must clear dung from the farms. Okay, manure. So we need to clear manure. So let's go ahead and start doing the poultry farm first of all. Where do we want to place a poultry farm? I kind of want to place it around this area. Leave this area for residential. I'm assuming the poultry farm will not be it's not gonna bring any good impact to the farm or to the residential. Gonna be very stinky for sure. All right, so we need to place the poultry farm here, the house, and it tells us to do 3 to 4 flocks. So let's go ahead and do one. Let's do another one. 3 there, 4. Let's do 5. Let's do 5 like that. And then we of course need a dung heap. I think it's called heap, right? A dung heap, like a manure heap. We can place it right there. You can see the impact, very impactful. And we can do an egg cart, which is how we're gonna sell eggs. We're probably gonna do egg instead of poultry. I don't wanna slaughter our chicken yet. So it's asking us to sell food so we need to build a granary, of course. And that granary can be built pretty quickly here. All right, let's do the granary. Where do we want to do the granary? So if we're going to do the area here, I mean, the granary might serve a really good, might serve very well, like right here. I'm going to do it right here. Hold on. There's a lot of wood around the area, so we can barely see right now. Or at least I can barely see. All right, I'm going to place the granary here. Let's see if it's located good. Yeah, I think it is located good. A little bit crowded there. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like it's a little bit tight. I don't want it to look that tight. We can actually place it here and whatnot, right? Just gonna place the granary here. I did only next to what it was gonna be the market, but I'm gonna place it here. Yep, let's go ahead and place that granary here. I think that there is a really good spot. Even, having the houses here and probably a market there. So this is what happens every month, okay? This is something we need to understand. Influence and estates. We're going to get 3 quests, right? We can do any of these 3 quests or we can do none, right? Some of these quests are very beneficial, but of course, everything has a price. So let's see what I mean by that. So gold from the king, we can receive a sum of gold coins from his treasury, but it'll cost a significant amount of influence, right, with the king. So right now we have a 0 influence. Declare a special tax. The tax is expected to raise 500 gold coins. So if we go with this, basically a quest, we're gonna get 500 gold coins. But we're gonna lose 10 influence with the people, and happiness will be 10% lower than 60 days. So for the next 60 days, our happiness will be 10% lower. And then we can condemn the church. And then we basically gonna get, it's minus 20 influence, but what it does is like people don't attend the church or less people attend the church or something like that. It's like when we don't have church and we need church, I guess we can use that one. I don't know. But right now we don't need any of those. I think we're good to go. So let's go ahead and take no action here. All right, so everything is looking nice right now. Let's see. So we're building the farm. We should be building that farm pretty quickly here. We can actually assign a dung collector. It's going to be collecting dung, storing here, and the dung will be used too. So don't worry about it. I'll tell you what that means. And then I think these little squares, there are some squares that are going to appear. And it's basically, I believe it's called trash or I forgot if you haven't watched the stream, the actually developer of this mod pack commented our our stream over there, rubbish. That's what it's called. People or people will collect, or not collect, but will dispose rubbish, and then we can have the rubbish collector, who's gonna convert the rubbish into 4 wood, 2 stone, and 1 iron, which is pretty nice. Now, the housing situation. How are we gonna do the housing situation? And this is what is important and very, very good about this mod. Is like we can place our own houses, and we don't need to worry about them placing their own houses. So we can design the city the way we want, right? In other words, before we do that, let's go ahead and assign someone here. I did assign a someone here. Did I done? What about our chicken house? We're gonna produce egg, and we need 2 people there. We can actually stop producing berries because those are not good right now. Let's go ahead and start producing berries here, and let's assign someone here. Housing insufficient. We need to build a granary. It's almost there, so we just need to be patient. And then the housing. Okay, so the housing, we can build our city, the residential area the way we want. So we can actually do something like that, a house plot. Look at that. And we can put 4 houses within the plot. And I think that's what I'm gonna do first. We're gonna put like a house plot here, a marker nearby, and I think that's what I'm gonna do for them. Now, the houses though, they require, if you look at these, they require clay and thatch. And I don't think we have unlocked any of those yet. Let's see if we have. So it requires clay and thatch. Usually thatch, we want to collect it from from the water. Let's see, Thatch Collector. It is right here, Thatcher. I think it's called Thatcher's jar. I mean, we can place it here. It's gonna be kind of far away, or we can place it somewhere else, and pretend that they're collecting thatch because I'm pretty sure the thatch gets you collect. It's called reed. You collect the reed from the water, kind of like in the onshore here, and then convert it into thatch. So we can do it here, but it's gonna be far away from the city, so we might as well do it somewhere here in the area. All right, so we should be starting producing some eggs. We've produced 5 eggs so far. We're just waiting for the granary to get built, and after the granary, it's gonna ask us to build a market. So all I'm gonna do is put is it affecting us negatively here? It is. Okay, that's what I thought. So granary built, sell food in a market. So we need to build that market. Where's the indicator? There it is. All right, let's go ahead and place that marker somewhere here. And then what we're gonna do is, by placing the market here, or we can actually place it closer to us if we want, but by placing the market here, I'm gonna do an egg cart, because that's what we're selling. We're selling eggs only for now. So even if we can even bring that egg cart over here, right? If we want to, like, close to the city. Let's see. Let me grab that market real quick. Where is that market? There it is. Yeah, let's bring that market kind of like this area. Kind of like here. I kind of like it here, to be honest. Let's do a market here. In fact, we're going to do it facing the other direction. Something like that. So people can walk this way and gather from that market. And then transporter, we need a transporter here. So that means we need to unassign someone from here. I don't know why. What is he doing there? Same job? Yeah, but you're not part of the job. You know what I mean? So let's see if we can assign it to transporter. I think that's a bug. I'm not gonna lie. You see, it's showing as a okay. It's now showing as a worker. It wasn't showing before. So housing. Now that you have gathered some resources, it is time to build the first house. Create residential shown near markets and workplaces. Houses will not be built over path, so make sure the land zone is clear. So we can tell our people to build their own houses, or we can build them ourselves. At the beginning, I think I'm gonna have our people build their own houses, because if we build it ourselves, we need to have a clay. What is it called? Yeah, like we need to have the clay pit, and we're gonna need to do thatch, and we don't have the people to employ in those buildings. Now, I'm hoping that by them building their own market or their own houses, that basically creates it's not gonna require all those materials. We can give it a try. If it does, then we'll delete that house. So let's go ahead and place it kind of like here in the back. That's where I want them to build their homes, right there, and see if they place any. All right, what else are we have here? So we have the fuel mongers card. So we need to sell fuel, right? So by putting a fuel mongers card, I'm gonna placing it like next to the market, right? Something like that, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna place the fuel mongers there, and let's see. All right, so it does require thatch, so I might as well, you know, have the residential or the houses built myself rather than whoa. Don't deliver any materials to any house. All right, there's no more houses built. Okay, since it's gonna take the same materials, I might as well place that ourselves. That way it's more organized. So let's go ahead and place that right here. House plot. This is kind of like big. We can do like something smaller if we want to. Rectangular. Yeah, see, we can do a smaller. We don't need to place 4 houses like you see there. We should be able to place only 2. Let's see. Kind of want to, yeah, something like this. I think this is the perfect one. If we grab a house now, let's go ahead and build this right here. Hopefully it works for what I want it to have. Okay, to work. Okay, so one like that, large house, small house. I mean, this is not small whatsoever. It looks more like a big house. Now I remember. Oh, there you go. So you can have different options. And I was like, yeah, I remember being able to choose the options. All right, so let's kind of place this one right here, right? And the good thing about this is that we can decorate the gardens like the way we want. This is not the one that we want. Oh, I take that one for sure. And we can actually place it this way, right? Something like that. Actually, it's good. So they have like a path and we can actually build a garden there. Yep. In fact, let's see if we can place a third house. Kind of like facing this way, right? Now it's kind of like cramped, right? Yeah, it's like very like close together. In fact, we can do this actually. If we can do this and then with this one, we can actually, maybe do it here in the middle, right? I think that's actually a better option. Do it right here in the middle. And then the rest we can do gardens. I mean, we're building 3 houses here. Of course, we're gonna need a lot of material, but I think I like it this way. We can actually then decorate the corners there. So we're gonna need 36 thatch and 34 clay and 34 wood, of course. So for the thatch, we're gonna need to remove people probably from the lumber camp. The egg one, I'm just gonna keep. We need someone to tender the market, and we need someone to sell food. And the thing about that is that we need dung. Well, I mean, we already have the dung, but we don't have. Well, we can use wood as fuel. Let's see how many dung we have. We have 0 right now. And where is the dung being stored, though? I thought I removed this guy from being a forager. Should be a transporter now. Forager? Come on, Anus. You get, stop doing it. Let's see, transporter. Because people is gonna start complaining about food if we don't remove them. Stop doing that. How can I tell this guy not to do that? No, stop. Unemployed, yes, your unemployed, come here. Thank you. And then store X here. And then for now, just store X. Yep, everything is looking phenomenal. Let's see what else we have. Let's see what else we have to take care of here. So the fuel, we can actually select wood for now. I don't see any dung production. Or we can actually use dung. Now, we do need people. So that's the thing about this part of the situation where sometimes I don't. At the last when I first play, I didn't know what to do because it's becoming a little bit harder for me to like. Okay, we need clay, right? We also need we need clay and we need what is it called? Thatch. But we don't have anyone to employ, and people will not come into the into the, you know, no immigrants will stay if we have a bad reputation. So I'm gonna put the clay next to the stone. Actually, kind of like wanted to do it. I mean, we can put the clay area like the clay is not that bad. So we can place it like right next to the market or right next to the, I think next to the poultry farm is gonna look good. Right there. And then we need the thatch. That one, I kind of want to do secluded. Something around here, ideally, all the way down here. Do we want to go all the way down here for thatch? I mean, if we want to be realistic, we definitely want to. Like we can place this right here. Something like that. I mean, we can play as many as we would like. Let's see. I wonder if we can actually place the reed bed, and then we can actually overlap them, and then place the yard over there in the city, right? What if we do this? The Thatch Collector materials to prepare roofing for rustic buildings. So what if we do that something like here, right? Or we can actually build it here. I mean, it's not ideal whatsoever. It's not ideal. I'm telling you, it's not ideal. But I think I'm gonna go with the less realistic option for now, and then we can remove it. It's nothing that's yeah, we can remove it later on. I'm gonna place it like here in the back, put some reed around it. Actually, we can go this way instead, right? We can grow it this way instead. Yep. All right, we can do it there and then use that corner, because this area we cannot buy, right? So we definitely this is waste right here. All right, let's see. Let's go ahead and turn off the zoning areas. No, how do you turn off? Okay, the territory area. That's it. Looks much better, doesn't it? All right, yeah, everything is looking right, good for now. Are we selling any eggs? Oh my god, I can't believe the guy keeps going there. Transporter. And what do we, I don't know. Maybe Aness, whatever the name is. She's the one that's bugging. Because it says finishing up. Why are you finishing up? I mean, never mind. So we need a fuel monger. We need a market tender. We need a lot of people here, so we need a thatcher. We need a clay digger. You name it, right? So let's get rid of these two guys here. Let's put one in the market, because people are starting to complain about food. I can see that. Let's put one in the market. What in the clay pit for now. And then once we get all the clay that we need, oh, where are the houses? I thought we placed the houses. Oh, that's a shame. Let's see. Oh, that's a shame. I thought we placed the houses around this area. Oh, that's a shame. Well, anyways, we can place them again. It's not like we didn't have any fun placing them, right? All right, so let's place those houses again here. I think I placed them, or I'm going crazy. I'm pretty sure I'm not going crazy, but anyways. Let's see, let's try to be kind of like, not perfect, but things like rotating is kind of hard, because you have to have a really nice pulse on your hand, because you rotate it with your hand, right? So, all right, we want this one right here. Yeah, I think it's perfect. It's not the same. I mean, we can try to see if we can get the other one. I mean, two different ones. Let's see. We can get this one, or we can get the one with the door open, right? Yeah, this one right here. What about? Well, let's do that one instead. Okay, wait a minute. They're building a house. Okay, no, never mind then. They're building a house here. I was like, they're bringing something here. I was gonna bring a building. They were gonna like do a building over another building. All right, so compost is being converted into dung. I'm assuming. Yep. and then dung has to be sold as fuel here. So people are complaining about food shortage. We haven't assigned anything here, so let's assign egg. All right. Yeah, it's kind of hard to, start. It's like I'm playing a complete different game with the, foundation graphics. Everything is kind of like the base game is okay. It's just the same, but we're look at all this stuff, right? We didn't have that. The how you call this again? Like the stumps from the tree. We didn't have that. We didn't have eggs. We didn't have a fuel. I mean, we have a fuel monger, right? So do we have an extra people? No, this guy's removing clay digger, and we need around 31 more clay. Once we're done with the clay, we can actually move that guy to to the thatch yard, right? I mean, overall, the thatch yard I think looks nice. It'll be nice if we can actually, I think we could, and but we have to reload the game. I think we could put some water here. Let's see. Water stream, I think it's called. I think I saw it. Don't get me wrong, but I think I saw it. Hold on. Not the thatch yard, but this right here. Oh, I think oh my god, it's bugged. Is it? I think it is. Anyways, let's see if we can do. I think I saw that the river stream, right? I don't remember where it was. Map market. No, I'm not gonna do that. I don't want to break the game. But oh, look at this. Sunflowers, and we can actually place some sunflowers and whatnot. Now we can actually decorate those corners with those, right? Yeah, food shortage, housing, and water. Water should not be a problem, but housing and food definitely is a problem. But I mean, we're producing eggs. We just need to sell them. I mean, we have 49 here, so people just need to come here and buy them. Who's complaining about food? Let's see. Unable to find housing. I know. But are you willing to work extra? Okay, so let's go ahead and remove these two. I forgot about those two. Let's go and remove them. Let's put them here. One there. And then let's rotate them. Let's put another one here. And then once we have all the clay, we'll move them to the thatch jar. Just for now. So I think this is where you can actually build your own houses. I'm not sure how it works, to be honest, but I think you can build your own houses with this. Now, I don't know how to put them on top of each other. I'll need to read, but you can build your own houses, the housing blocks. I'm pretty sure you have to, or you can actually. You are more than willing to build your own houses with this tool, of course. But everything looking so far so good, I think. I'm hoping you guys are liking it. We need to assign a new fuel monger here. I mean, we can actually do that just to complete the quest and see what else they give us for the next quest. But I hope you guys are liking this mod, this series. I definitely love it. It's completely different, so you guys need to bear with me because I've never played before. It looks like we're running out of poultry here. So if I'm not mistaken, the tutorial said if you're running out of chicken, just put more flocks on it. Okay, so let's add a couple. All right. And yeah, but if you, just leave me your feedback in the comment section. And I think this is gonna be a really good series. It's gonna take a while to understand and learn every single detail of this mod, but it's a phenomenal, really good mod. Shout out to the developer. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. I will see you in the next episode. I will see you next time, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye-bye.